Okay, a young lady who's into swords and swordsmanship, makes swords and keyblades and things like that, but she's also into writing and the arts. So I'm just wondering here, what direction should she go in life? The swords are taking her in directions like the martial arts and performing with the swords. She's very good at that. But the other thing she's very good at also. So let me see here. Where should I cut these cards? What's a good place to cut them? Let's cut them here someplace. Where do you think? Just there? Is that okay? Does that look fair? Okay. Swords. Should she be in swords and the world of swords? Ace of Wands. It gives her power. It makes her feel good. It gives her a lot of manly essence and the kind of virility that she otherwise lacks because of her poetic and creative and artistic things. It also puts her around men. There's a lot of guys there at the dojo. Well, swords look okay, but should she still be doing this a few years from now? Is she going to continue on with that or whatever? Well, there's the swords, but there's a broken heart. Maybe this shows that she comes to the end of the line of what she can profitably do with swords. The swords are actually giving her the broken heart. They're stabbing her in the heart. So I think she's going to get out of those swords. How about the arts? She's so good in the arts. First, let's look at actual artwork that she's capable of, that she's very good at. Is that more her calling? Justice. You know, she's too worried about perfectionism. She wants everything to be perfect, and it's sort of like something karmic about that. It also shows up, I think, in her astrology chart. If we look in her astrology chart, we'll see that. Justice. Well, maybe that means that she has something coming to her. Is she having something good coming to her through the arts? The world. Yes, she could get out of Tucson with this card. That's pretty good. So the arts are good. What about writing? She's a very good writer. Even though she's young, she writes professional quality fiction. Is writing something on her agenda that'll help her in the future? Oh no, the tower. Why is that? Why is writing something that she's going to go away from? It looks like the tower, the falling tower. That means that, you know, again, I know she has several manuscripts. She has not been able to finish a manuscript, however. The long works are difficult. The short works are much easier for her. Would it be better if she stuck with the short works? She's already been victorious, and it would be a happy homecoming for her to come back to writing short fiction and possibly even poetry. Of course, we know there's no money in poetry. Is there any advantage in her writing poetry? The Wheel of Fortune. Well, it just depends on where she goes and what she does with it. What about the short story genre? She does that quickly. She does that extremely well. She might be very fortunate in that. What about novels? She's working on some novels, but I think she's probably having some difficulties with it. Novels? She has this exceptional fondness for novels, and she may return. She keeps returning again and again to working on the novels. A year from now, will she be better off with these arts and literature than she is right now? King of Wands. Well, I think the business dimension is going to come up. She's going to also potentially meet someone, and she's also going to start doing things that are more practical in terms of making money. Will she continue in martial arts? No, she's going to walk away from martial arts, you see. So actually, I'm kind of happy to see that, because I think she's overdoing it with the swords. You know, when you live and eat and breathe swordsmanship all the time, it may be a problem. You have to do some realistic things also. So thank you so much, and we do appreciate your visit.